This is a scale girl. I love her more than my own kids. She loves me more than, I don't know, probably not nothing.
I know. I'm like,
What are we doing here today? What's Rodney doing? Moving a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Ronnie's out loading cows with the semi. I'm trying to bleach my hair and you're trying to make me talk on a video.
Yeah, she's working on her hair there.
Trying to get it bleached.
She doesn't realize she's beautiful no matter what she does. And this is Brock. I've known him since he was born.
Brock, say hi.
I got there 5 minutes after the hospital after he was born, didn't I? Because I couldn't get in the door. I'd have been there on time, but I couldn't get in the door. But this is the scale house.
It's not a scale house.
What's the name of this property? What do you call this business? What is it?
Fernandes Custom Feed.
There you go.
Is this area? That's Fernandes Custom Calves.
Oh, the whole thing. This is Fernandes Custom Feed.
Mm-hmm.
And the other part.
It's Fernandes Custom Calves.
So it's separated.
Well, no, it's not separate. It's together. So we just do Fernandes Custom Feed, or Fernandes Custom Calves and Feed.
Yeah, that's what I pulled it up on the YouTube. It was showing that.
Yeah, but when people write checks for the grain and stuff here, they just write
The feed. Yeah.
Right.
And there's a little scale there. You can stand on that and weigh yourself. You sell it by the barrel or in the bag too, don't you?
I'm only 59.
If they got just a couple calves or something, they can come and get it. And then she weighs it in here.
60.
You're 59 and 60.
And otherwise, they use the big scale out here. And like you seen, the truck was sitting on the scale. The scale's right there.
That's the truck scale.
Yeah. And that's popcorn. Yeah, thanks, Brock. So, anyway,
This is how.
that's what's going to be happening today. Cows are moving in. Are they bringing some more in?
They bring them every day.
Every day?
Every morning, yeah.
So, and then where do they put the new ones? Over here on this side or on both sides?
On both sides. Just depends on, what row's open.
Yeah.
And this is Goku.
I'll stick that in the... How come you haven't been out here when they bring the baby calves in the morning? They bring them out a day old.
Well, when? What time?
Early in the morning, like 7.
That's why.
I know.
They bring them at 7.
They're still in bed. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to see what's going on, how they move them all. I didn't see really how they moved, they put the baby ones in there. They move them cuts around too, don't they, so they can clean?
Yeah, so once they're done,
They move
pick
them
up
over.
and they move them over a row and then they scrape out underneath it. So like this one's getting ready to get scraped. See how they're moving that?
They lifted all them huts up and moved them over.
Yeah,
Now they've cleaned that out.
yeah.
Then they move them back and they just keep moving them back and forth to keep the calves happy and healthy.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So that one, that one should be cleaned out today. They'll come and scrape it.
And there'll be some other little calves coming in. Well, that's awesome. Well, I got here too late to watch them load up the cows, but there they go. That's the older calves. Told you guys I'd show you this little farm. Now, see what they do. Those guys got big enough that they're taking them either back to their owners or to the sale yard to sell them. I don't know which. Well, ask Rodney. But what they've done is they herded them all up out of that pasture there, put them into here. Now they start moving all these cows around. They'll move these down to here, so on, so on, so on, until they get the last group here. You can see those over there. They'll probably be the next ones to head out. That's what they do. You can see the little sheds over there. I'm going to go over here and show you some more of the sheds as they move them around. Oh, and I'm moving this camera way too fast. Sorry about that, guys. I just got out here and I didn't know they were doing this. And I just I only had my phone. So I'm not going to walk with it, but we will walk over here and I'll film from over on the other side. Here's some calves that'll be rotating over that way. You can see they're a little smaller as we go. I think he said, I don't know, we'll ask him, try to get him on video, find out how big they are when he gets rid of them. They come in as a day-old calf. Cute little guys. Let's go look at them. What we got in here. See if they've moved them. Oh yeah, hey little guys. Hey there. Oh, you are a cutie. Look at these little guys. These guys, I don't know how old they are. But they come by here and they'll give them some water. That one's out, that one's out. They come by pretty soon. They stick their bottles right down in there so they can drink. They don't give them a lot of water when they're still on the bottle. And these guys are still on the bottle. Whoops. What is that, Hank? Hank likes cows and horses. And then you got your feed in here for them. Right here's where they put the feed. A little bit left in there. Rodney makes his own. I'm scared, Hank. Rodney makes his own. Well, here comes a... Come here, Hank. This is what they... There's your bottle deals. Hank, get over here. Hank, get over here. He wants to go see. There's that thing is full of bottles. They'll drive down through there. Probably start. They've already probably started down there. They stick each bottle in there with the baby calves. Oh, and they know it's lunch, breakfast time, isn't it? It's breakfast time, isn't it, guys? Well, let's go see what else we can find out here. There she goes. Usually she has a helper. I don't know where the helper is. There goes the guy. That's how the bottles fit. You watch them cows, little calves, they're hungry. Oh yeah. That's what they do. Come on, Hank, get away from him. He wants to eat. And he don't trust you. But there's your bottle cart. And that's pretty cool. All right. You might have to go the other way to catch up with Ronnie. All right, this is where he mixes his own feed. He was buying feed from everybody and he just decided it was smarter to build his own feed deal. Now he mixes it himself and sells it to other cattle people. They take a little of this, a little of that, and then they mix it up. And in here in this room, comes into this room is finished. Hank, get over here. He is inquisitive today. Yeah, they mix it up right there, goes up the chute, comes in here, then they just scoop it out, and this is what it looks like when it's done. It's got corn in it. Matter of fact, it's good enough people can eat it. Rodney and his boy both chow down on it. They pick out the good parts, which are, I don't know what that is, but they eat it. I guess they ain't the only ones eating it. All right, let's go find a... There he is. That's old JJ the dog right there. Hey, everybody wants to know what you're doing here, Hank. Hank, you ain't smart enough to stay out of the way to take the truck. Come here. So how heavy are the cows when you get... Well, as you can see, I hit the button and unrecorded it. Turned it off when I stuck the camera in there at Ron's head. Well, what he told me was these are milk cows that they're raising, and he raises them up to about 450 pounds on the average in that last truck you seen leaving. So he raises them up to that weight, and then they come and pick them up and they take them to another farm that raises them up into the milk cow weight, which I don't know what that is. But sorry, didn't get that video, but that's what he said, and let's go back to the video now. Anyway, hopefully I didn't miss the truck leaving, but there it goes. This is the pens. He just keeps moving them down from pen to pen, you see. Now each farmer owns these cows. He just raises them for them. That's what they got the earrings for, so let it know which farmer owns which cow. And you can see they got gates across here. So they just open up a gate and move it together. He says every third day they come in here and they clean out the whole pen. And then they put all new straw in it. Back there in the back, you can see they got some pretty good straw there. They just open these fences up. The cows go in the back. They bring their equipment through here, clean all this out. So the cows are always in clean area, and we got to stop that because he can't be doing that. Okay, we're at the end here. You can see he's opened these up and he herded all these. Hank! I'm going to have to take him home. And they're up that way somewhere. I don't know how he does it. Maybe we'll go around and see. I'm not going that way. I got to take this knothead. He's just too excited. Well, he's got that bunch herded up that way. I think they go into them pens we first seen earlier. And now, let's see, he's moving the gates around. This is busy day. Usually he just feeds them and does the veterinary work on them. Keeps them healthy. I mean, you don't want to mistreat these animals. That's money. You want to keep them healthy. So let's go over here and see if we can see what he's doing this time. Takes one group out at a time. See, these shut the gate there, so these guys can't go nowhere. He's taking those guys. Moving them. Hank! You ain't a cattle dog. No, you're a city slicker. JJ knows. Hank, get back here. You got to learn like she does before you can do that. I'm yelling at Hank more than anything else. Whoa. How many of these corrals will you open at once?
Well, we're going to pull 125 out of here today, so
Oh, okay.
we'll pull out 5 corrals. Now they go to a big pen.
All right, I'll go over there and get a picture of that one. They're going to like that. Do they seem to like it when you move them?
No, they hate it.
Oh, really? They're skittish.
Anytime you move them, they quit gaining weight for 2 to 3 days, 4 or 5 days.
Because they're nervous.
Yeah, they're nervous animals, so they back off on the food, which is bad. So you try not to move them any more than you need to because they quit eating as much.
Yeah. And where that cattle truck that left, where are them cows going?
That load's going to Malta to another ranch for bigger size animals.
Oh, okay. They don't go from here to go to the auction usually.
No, they go to another ranch, they raise them up for another 6 months, then they breed them. Hey, stupid! Then when they're a couple months before they have the calf, they go back to the dairy.
Oh, okay. And them tags in their ears say what they are, who they are.
They all got an electronic chip, that little round deal's an electronic chip.
Oh, and yeah, I see it in the back of their ear there. This one wants to stay here with me. That's I love that colored calf. Steer. These are all steers.
No, these are all cows.
Cows?
These are giving milk one day.
Oh, these are.
It's the replacement heifers for dairy.
Oh, that one keeps leading the pack back. Watch out behind you. You got some coming behind you. All right, let's go over here and look at the other calf. Well, there's where they came from. Look at these guys. And they've never been in nothing this big. They're kind of, like you said, nervous. They look happy to me, but they're running around in circles trying to figure out. Those boys over there are looking at them like, hey. But I guess they're girls. Speaking of girls, there goes April. She takes care of the scales. Wow. That's what they do now. They just keep moving them from pen to pen. And someday these guys will be putting milk, these girls will be putting milk on your table. I hadn't even looked at their sex until he said that. That one there gives brown milk, chocolate. Look at her. How'd you get in there? You go out there, you get your butt stomped. Hank is excited. You know how he likes cows and horses. Well, these aren't no exception. Well, that's what you do on a calf ranch. Like I said, some days these will be putting milk on your table. And they are not harmed in the least bit. Do they look harmed to you? Ah, he looks happy to me. Look at him running, Buck. Whoopee! All right, that's it from the calf ranch. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was informational. It was maybe it was entertaining. But this is where we're staying right now on the Fernandes calf and feed little organization. They let us stay here. I got my bike here. I'm going to go for my first ride today. But these are awesome people. I wanted to just say thank you to you guys for letting us stay here. We needed a place to stay and catch up on all the traveling we've been doing. There's the house we were going to stay in. And it's a great house. The whole place is great, as you can tell. Look at the flowers around here. I'm sure Vicki will take pictures of the flowers. But anyway, that's all I got to say. But thank you guys so much for letting us stay here.